Alright guys, what's up? So I got the PRO Templar X 250cc 6-speed. I'm gonna go over a few things. Obviously it's a little messed up, but yeah, you know, $2,000 shipped to your door, you honestly can't get any better than that. Still waiting on the MSO to show up. Check the mail later today after work and see. Watched a lot of guys talk about this, so just figured, you know, I'd hop on the bandwagon and make y'all a video. A couple things wrong with the rim, I'll show y'all that. You got the handlebars here. I'm not going to take it out of the cage because I got to go to, sadly, have to go back to work. But got the handlebars up here. Not really sure what this plastic trim piece is for. I think it's for the fender mount, because or the plastic mount. Handlebars, all the wiring for the headlight and turn signals. I think you might have to undo a couple of these and run them through the blinkers. Run them through, I think the fender that goes up here. So far the plastics seem fine. They got the little stopper in there for the brake pads, so you can slide that in there. This one has the adjustable suspension. I already have a nibby carb, the adapter plate, which I may or may not even use, I don't know. And then I bought a better air filter as well. So that, along with, oh, here's some more plastics I need to take off. Along with smaller rear sprocket. I don't recall, it's a 520, I know that. I don't recall how many teeth are on this one. I'm sure it says it on here, 49. Yeah, 49 tooth. I went down to a 42. And all these parts I got off Amazon. A guy named Mike Festiva, he put links in his video, and I just used his for mine whenever I bought it. Has a chain roller in there. Living in Washington, it sucks because it's always raining, so this is my first bike, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to ride tonight. I don't have any grease, but I think it came with some. I don't think this seal is in all the way. Where's the scratch at? Just another thing, you know, when you check all your spokes, check over every single nut and bolt on there. Use blue Loctite where you're supposed to. There's a scratch right in here, and the tire was kind of chewed up a little bit. I don't see any holes though, so should be fine. Got a little stand for it. But here's what comes with it. You got the filler neck with the gas cap vent tube, the handlebars, with the little padding, owner's manual, the mirrors, the passenger steps, which will not go on, and then this, which I think is grease. I don't know. Maybe in the packaging it'll show me. I even have another little mini bike I'm messing around with. But yeah, I got the, let me show y'all. Oh crap. There you go. I don't know if that's gonna come in or not. That's just the air filter. Set y'all up real quick. Yeah, alright, sweet, y'all can see. Got the nibby intake manifold. Really don't need it. I don't even know if it'll work on this bike. I just bought it. Here's the crown jewel of all of this, is the carb itself. Really good quality. Comes with 3 different jets, and then I think it's the pilot jet, the bigger one. Yeah, here it is. That. And then I bought some better chain. So that'll be good. Whereas I heard the chains on these are ass. They're not very good, which, you know, doesn't surprise me. And I bought this 42 tooth to get a higher top speed so I can go on the highway. Don't have to worry about basically redlining the engine at 60 miles per hour. Let me show y'all the air filter. Now, I don't know if the air filter is going to work on this one or not. Just delete the air box or whatnot, but I already oiled it, as you can tell. Just let it air for a few hours, basically half the day, then stuck it back on the bag. Chain breaker, got oil, so it's gonna be fun. Little bike. Like I said, still waiting on the MSO. Once I get the MSO, I can take it to DMV and have it registered. And just in time for the season. And then you got this little dude right in here. Let me show y'all. That's where all your wires go in at. Kind of get tucked in there. Another thing I heard about was when you install all of this, to make sure your nothing's kinked or too tight to one side, because if you turn the handlebars left to right, your fucking brake or your gas could be stuck open, or even the choke. I heard the choke will get stuck too. So it's just like little things you have to check over. Just take your time. I'd like to have the rest of the day off and put this together, but especially since it's nice, but it's not gonna happen. It's pretty good bike. I'm 6'3", like 170 pounds, so should be good. I went with this instead of the Hawk. I don't like how the Hawk seat swoops down. Same thing with I think it's Yamaha, their KLXs or whatever they're called. They have that swoop seat design, and I don't really like how I sit down in there. I went more of a dirt bike style seat, so I went with this. So it should be good. But I'll pick back up whenever I have it out of the crate and then, you know, starting to put it together. Okay, as you can tell, got it all put together for the most part. Missing some plastics, but got it put together last night. The day it got delivered. And found the random nut on the ground. I know where it goes to. But I got it put together. Ran good. You know, people always say they have trouble first startup on these, which makes sense. But yeah, man, this thing, it runs really well. Even with the Carb. I live in Washington, so, you know, if you live in like fucking Colorado somewhere, you know, higher in elevation, you'd probably have a problem with it. But other than that, it was really good. A few things I did notice, like, you know, little shit like this not being secured in there. This is not on there right. I'm not sure why it's like sideways like that. It's kind of annoying, but I think I need to tighten the chain a little bit, because it was fairly noisy, a lot more than I was expecting riding this thing. I'll try to insert the clip. When I got done riding it last night, the exhaust was literally freaking red. Like, I was not expecting it. I got down, looked at it, I was like, oh. Glowing red. Front tire, I mean, I installed it correctly. The brakes worked fine, front and rear, but it felt a little shaky. I don't know why. I get up to speed on it and it just felt shaky. I don't know, like it didn't wash out or anything like that, but I'll have to try and look at it. I mean, my bolt's tight, everything's tight, so I'm not entirely sure what was up with that. Need to check the speed sensor, see if that's good. It's still in kilometers per hour. I didn't change it. This catastrophe of fucking cables and lines was an absolute headache. The instructions don't help, so I watched another YouTube video. I'll have his channel linked in the description. Trying to maneuver all of this back here, the back of the housing of the headlight, which isn't very good in my opinion at night. Like all this shit, like You know, you pay for what you get, but damn, man. That, you can see it up in here. And I just did my best to tuck it in there. And it took me a few hours to put this together, honestly. So, got that all put together. The headlight, blinkers work. It was really simple, plug and play. I wasn't going to record myself putting it together because honestly there's a lot of videos out there that are like that, and it was dark. So I have one shitty Ryobi light that y'all would not be able to see very well, and I don't want to put out a bad video as if this one probably isn't bad enough. But other than that, once I figured out this, that the cables go in between here and not in here, so you don't put the cables through here, they go in between the tack and this headlight cover. Kind of difficult to turn the key a little bit, kind of cumbersome a little bit, but it's good. I checked the brakes, the clutch, and the throttle, turning the steering wheel side to side, sitting here, made sure it was good. It didn't stick or anything, so that's good. What else did I notice? Like, I mean, I'm not an expert on this stuff, but I feel like this is too loose. I have a different sprocket and chain anyways. I'll change that out tonight. I got the Nibby Carb as well, the air filter for it, the aftermarket one, and then I also have the adapter that goes on there. I don't know if I can run that. I don't know. I'm just gonna see. I'm about 6'3", 170 pounds. I was lazy. I didn't want to adjust the height on the shock last night. I just wanted to ride it. So I stiffened it up all the way. The front felt fine, so I didn't have to worry about that. I know that crap you have to kind of maneuver on. Where are the plastics at? These are the rear plastics. It's quality craftsmanship if I've ever seen it. Goes underneath this front one right here, like this. Let me show you. So you kind of have to like manhandle this shit on here. Well, I guess you got to take the rack off. Ain't that a? I mean, we'll deal with that when it gets there. But both of these plastics in the rear have those holes. Where are the other plastics at? Oh, and then the front ones aren't bad. They all have this plastic film over them. You need to take that off. These weren't bad. This doesn't run anymore. That's nice. Yeah, another thing is, you know, just to try and check this. Like, this had a lot of play in it whenever I first tried it out, and it's kind of stiff, I mean, I guess, but it's good. Everything's situated to how I like it. Now that I'm remembering, I should probably tighten those a little better, but other than that, everything's good. Oh, for the front, try to move it for you. The front brake caliper, I noticed on the two of the videos I'll mention, and I have mentioned, the brake caliper was mounted higher. So this bottom bolt right here was mounted where this bolt is at. So it was sitting up here basically. And I tried to put the wheel on and I was like, what the hell, it's not lining up. So looked at a video, zoomed in, saw it, I was like, oh shit. Okay, so took the wheel off, remounted it, and it was fine. Other than that, it was good. You do have to take the skid plate off to change the oil. There is oil in these, so you can, like, you know, rip around the block in it before you change it. Getting this situated and unfucked was fine, I guess. It still sits out here like this. So I guess I can like tuck it underneath there, but I'm still trying to get everything, little odds and ends situated. But I'm not gonna turn it on right now, just because I want to have the oil all at the bottom, and I'm gonna change it out. I still haven't got the MSO yet. Hopefully that came in the mail today. It said it shipped like, today's the 30th, like a little over a week ago. So hopefully that can